This will be our last video for lesson 3.1. So we're going to turn to page 70 and do 9 through 12. You can notice on my slide, we're going to change the picture for these problems just a little bit. So in your journal, this picture is way more complicated than I want it to be for now. And so we're going to take this group of angles and we're just going to kind of pretend like we're cutting that part of the picture out. So I'm just going to black it out here. Just pretend it's not even there. And we'll just add little arrows here. So these lines, of course, they go on forever. But we're just going to pretend like we're not even paying attention to that picture, that part of the picture. Okay, we're just going to be interested in these two groups of angles when we go to identify our angle pairs. That will make it a little less complicated for us to start. Okay, so we've got our transversal right here. I'll bold it in red. This is our transversal because it's the one that's cutting through, intersecting these two line segments. I mean, not line segments, lines. Okay. And every time we have a transversal intersecting lines, we get some groups of angles that are formed. And we're going to go identify some special angle pairs. The first one we're going to identify we need to find all the corresponding angle pairs. Remember, corresponding, another word for that, you could think of this as like matching. Corresponding angles, they are in matching positions. Or you could also think of it as like they're pointing in the same direction. So I'll give you an example. In my picture here, I'm looking at this group of 4 angles. If I look at angle 5 here, this is the angle that's in this top left-hand corner. It's pointing this direction. Its corresponding angle is the angle down here that is also pointing in that similar direction. It's in the top left corner. And so the angle down here that's in that same spot in that top left-hand corner is angle 10. So angle 5 and angle 10 are a pair of corresponding angles. Now we need to go find the other 3 pairs. Angle 6 is in this top right-hand corner. When I compare it to these 4, its matching or corresponding angle is angle 12. So angle 6 and angle 12. Angle 7 is pointing this direction. It's in this bottom left-hand corner. When I compare it to these 4, these other 3, its matching or corresponding angle is angle 9. So angle 7 and angle 9, which leaves us with 8 and 11. 8 and 11 are corresponding angles. They're kind of in this lower right-hand corner. Okay. All right, now we've got to identify alternate interior. Another word for alternate is opposite, and interior means inside. So we're looking for angle pairs that are on opposite sides of the transversal that are both inside my 2 other lines. So I'm going to first shade, I'm going to highlight the interior space. So here's our 2 lines. The interior are all the angles that are inside those 2 lines. The exterior would be everything outside. So alternate interior, angle 7's an interior angle. Its alternate interior pair would be the angle that's on the opposite side of the transversal that is also inside the 2 lines in my yellow space. So angle 7 and angle 12 are alternate interior angles. They are both inside the 2 lines on opposite sides of the transversal. The other pair of alternate interior angles would be 8 and 10. They are on opposite sides of the transversal inside the two lines, inside the yellow space. Number 11, alternate exterior. So another word to remember for alternate is opposite. Exterior is outside. So this time we're looking outside the two lines, so in this blank space, and the angles have to be on opposite sides of the transversal. So angle 5 is an exterior angle. If I look on the opposite side of the transversal to the other exterior angle, that would be angle 11. Angle 5 and angle 11 are alternate exterior angles. Angle 6 is also an exterior angle. Its alternate exterior angle pair it makes is with angle 9. Angle 9 is on the opposite side of the transversal, outside the two lines. So angle 6 and angle 9. Lastly, we got to identify a pair of consecutive interior. Consecutive means same side, remember. So these two angles have to be on the same side of the transversal, and they both have to be inside the two lines, so inside in the yellow space. So angle 7 is an interior angle. Its consecutive or same side interior angle would be angle 10. They're both on the left side of the transversal, and they're both inside the two lines. So angle 7 and angle 10. Angle 8, we haven't used yet. Angle 8's an interior angle. It's on the same side as angle 12, which is also an interior angle. So angle 8 and 12 are consecutive or same side interior angles.